Hey, we're getting through this. We're gonna make it, guys. Ah, Elliot. The next PDA log is thruster repair, Stefanos, and my notes for this is that they acknowledged the ice worm, which means there was a very large land-dwelling carnivore that was alive, that was able to sustain itself, which means there was a population of prey for the ice worm to eat and live, and apparently there was more than one of them. So there was a population of thriving or at least reproducing ice worms, which means that there were prey species for the ice worms, which means snowstalker and whatever else, which means prey species for the prey species, which means there is an existing food web. Impossible. The Kharaa, hello. Sector 0, hello. There's no Enzyme 42, hello. Complete cognitive dissonance, total immersion break. The inclusion of these logs wrecks the game harder than anything that I could say. Not one of my videos hurts this game as bad as these PDA logs do. The worst things that I've said, and then y'all put this in the game and it's like, boom, y'all did the work for me. Man, let's play this.
I can only do repairs in spurts. That's so inefficient. The larger tools seem to set off seismic activity nearby. A crew came back telling stories of gigantic worms burrowing in the ice. I don't know what they were going on about. They were hypothermic and frostbitten because they walked back to avoid angering them. The ice shelf is probably a bit unstable and they got disoriented or something. To borrow from Diana, Orion's belt thermocouplings are not meant to be worked on in 20-minute spurts. If we break the process, we'll break the ship. But it's nice to hang out with Yasmin while we wait for the rumbles to stop. I hope she doesn't mind all my questions. I love hearing her voice. Her face lights up, and she's got the most expressive eyebrows. They're practically acrobats. The way she looks when talking about nuclear engineering is the same way I look at my grandmother's domades. The woman never sits down, though. She told me that she used to do decathlon in college, and I can believe it. She's like a bouncy ball, just all over the place. She makes rounds on the ship every day to see if people need help. I should do something nice for her. She's always helping everyone else. I wish I had a fraction of her energy.
Well, two new things I want to say about that entry. First, I find Stefanos' fascination and attraction to acrobatic eyebrows to be adorable. That's all. Well, that's all for that one thing. I mean, it's just a small thing about the writing that I like. I like aspects of this person's writing. I take issue with it. It comes across like a lack of respect for the source material. Like, it's a fan fiction. It's fan fiction that Unknown Worlds is like, hey, how about we put that in the game and make it canon? And then that's exactly what happened. You're a fan of Subnautica. You got the right for the next Subnautica game, and you fucked it up. You fucked up the game that you like. Way to honor Subnautica. Way to leave your mark. Another thing, he mentions that he wants to do something nice for Yasmin. I didn't consider this before, but the glowing picnic from Yasmin, I played that earlier, that I put that at like number 5 in the order. I think the glowing picnic happens after the thruster repair, because Stefanos is like, I want to do something nice for her, and then it would make sense that after that it's like, hey, what did he do that was nice for her? He does the little picnic, and he jailbreaks the fabricator, and he makes the homemade, meal that she likes, and so, excuse me. I want to correct myself and just point it out. And Stefanos's PDA acknowledges ice worms. Already brought that up. You've got a Leviathan class creature, an existing population that's sustaining itself. That does not sound like a Arctic megabiome on a alien planet's equator with a 1,000-year ass-kicking Kharaa bacterium teabagging the planet's ecosystem to the brink of extinction. I don't buy it. The Kharaa is so dangerous. The precursors were, but basically the Kharaa exists in the galaxy. The Kharaa is on other planets, right? It's out there. And the precursors came to this planet, as they did many planets, looking for a way to deal with the Kharaa, looking for organic wildlife, organic plants, looking for new types of minerals, new resources, new types of energy. They're looking for anything that's new, because anything in the precursor hive minds database, their knowledge up until the point, they have no answer for the Kharaa. Kharaa just keeps no-selling them. It's like, okay, you tried that, it doesn't work, kicking your ass. And the precursors are like, oh no, our bodies are deteriorating, we'll make another body. But then the amount of resources and effort for the entire civilization to keep building new bodies and the rate that the Kharaa keeps destroying them, it's an energy and it's a time sink. It's not a solution. That's not an answer. So they're going out, they're going to new places. Does this work? Does that work? The alien research facilities, the alien thermal power plants, these are setups. These are operations that they've got going on other planets. Find a planet, tap into the planet's core, tap into a power source, set up shop, set up some research labs, capture some specimens, study them, test it, and, see what works, see what doesn't work. 4546b happened to have the Sea Emperor Leviathans, an area where they detected the Kharaa, yet there is still life. There is a sustainable there's a small pocket. There's a small, delicate ecosystem that's barely in the balance. How? How are these animals able to survive with the Kharaa and not just get wiped out? What's the answer? And it's the enzyme 42. And it's only diluted because Sea Mama is like 1,000 years old. Bless her heart. She's over 1,000 years old. She's supposed to die. She's supposed to have long since died on her natural life cycle, but she's holding on. Her children. The conditions aren't right for her babies to be born. Might be the last of her species, the extinction of her entire species. And she's not just some animal either. She's intelligent. She is sentient. And, oh man, the Kharaa's not a joke, okay? The precursors couldn't handle it. They couldn't communicate with the Sea Emperor. Their cybernetic augmentations were just not a compatible wavelength for psychic, organic biocommunication. It just different wavelengths. Couldn't understand one another, right? Hell, Bart couldn't even communicate properly either because of the delirium of the Kharaa or his cybernetic implant in his brain. But Riley, homegrown, farm-raised, 100% all-natural Riley Robinson, not quite that well-educated, but he means well. Riley Robinson figured it all out. He helped the big sea mama hatch her sea babies, and the sea babies started sea pooting their sea jizz, and the sea jizz was like, it's going to be all right, man. Just rub me on, just wax on and wax off. You'll be all right. No more diluted enzyme 42. This is the new and improved formula. Kills 100% of Kharaa bacteria. Get it now. And the Kharaa was gone. It was gone from 4546b. And as a matter of fact,